Hello and welcome back in. Now, I'm going to invite you to something because I am a kind soul. You're welcome. We're going to help you take a bite out of hunger. The Salvation Army is actually planning a unique fundraiser right now, which is to help feed people right here in Lucas County. This afternoon, we have with us our Majors JR Fritsch. Fritsch, I did it. So thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about this fundraiser and how can I help?
So right now, our biggest problem that we're dealing with is keeping up with food insecurity and trying to keep our pantry stocked. We've more than doubled the amount of people from last year alone that are seeking out help in our pantry, and we're even seeing a lot more working families than we've ever seen before. So things are tough right now, and for us, we're struggling to keep the food, the shelves full. We're emergency pantry. We're only giving a 3-day supply, but we want to make sure that our shelves are full so that they're getting full availability of the things that they need for their families. And so we decided we were going to do this fundraiser. It's something I've been planning since 2019 and haven't been able to do. COVID kind of put a squash on my plans,
right.
But it's my vision was a dinner literally on the streets. So we're going to be having, nice round tables, some tablecloths, beautiful event right on the street in front of Paco's in the park. And so we're going to be doing a fundraiser. We're going to have, live auction items, silent auction items, some other door things that they can purchase, gift cards, they purchase, pay $20, they can get $25, or they have 4 chances to win $100. Huh. And so all of this will go towards our food pantries so that we can continue to keep our shelves stocked. And our biggest problem right now is proteins. Having meats and stuff in our freezer. The food banks are completely overwhelmed. Because I'm sure everybody else is dealing with the same things that we are. And so we're struggling to keep that freezer full so that we are giving them enough food. Our hopes is that teaching them how to cook and stretch a meal that they'd have 5 meals, but we're not having enough stuff on our shelves and in our freezers to be able to do that right now.
So we're excited definitely for the new fundraiser, but let's say I'm watching this right now and I want to help today. What should I bring? What can I give? Because maybe I don't have a lot, but I know people who want to give don't care how much they have in their pocket.
Absolutely. They can give anything. Anything that's, shelf ready, or if they have some, frozen proteins that we can throw in our fridge, or even produce. That's another thing we struggle. We don't get very much produce, and, other than canned produce. And so, we are one of 4 choice pantries in Toledo. So we allow the families to pick the things that they like and want, and so we're trying to give them the healthier choices to, kind of feed their families and make sure that they're getting the things that they need and the nutrition that they need. And so, we're trying to form some partnerships with other agencies in town to try to come up with, some things and some donations, but, everybody's struggling right now.
It's just unfortunately the sad reality that we have going on. So looking forward to hopefully definitely something exciting that's combating a serious but necessary need we need to fix. Yep. Tell me more about this fundraiser. When's it? Tomorrow? Can I take part? I'm ready.
Yeah, so it's going to be on September 12th.
Oh.
It's a Thursday evening from 5:30 to 8. Again, it's going to be right on the street in front of Paco's in the park. We're going to have 2 live bands. We're going to have a Glass City Steel drum band. It's going to play kind of like during the dinner time. And then we're also going to have Hollywood Connection that's going to bring us in and take us out at the end of the evening. But, it's going to be lots of fun. We're going to have photos there, a photo opportunity, just great time, to get together with people in our community. That's probably one of the things I love the most about Toledo is it definitely feels like a tight-knit community. Everybody does want to help and wants to come together and show that they care for our community. And so that's what this event is all about, is just, people coming in and, doing the most good with us. I have a vision that, of moving forward together, and I always say my arms can only stretch this far, but if you come alongside of me, how much more can we show our community that we care?
I feel like this is an obvious question. Is this more of a formal gathering? Shall I have my giant bouffant dress, or what's a good dress?
No, it's not completely formal, but it's a dress-up event. You don't have to go all out to the nines, but it's going to be a nice evening. I'm excited. It's hopefully we'll have beautiful weather. That's what we're praying for right now, and you know, but it's going to be a great event. We're excited.
Cash, card, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, you know, they can scan our QR code, you know, to become a sponsor or to purchase tickets, you know, or at the event we'll have availability for everything.
All right. So again, what's the date?
September 12th, 5:30 to 8.
And the QR code is right there. You know what you need to do. Pull out your phone. We will be right back.